What is up? We are here for the second day of Viewers' Choice, and this is a juicy topic because I feel like we can all learn a lot from men, women, and men can also learn from us because women are just super dope. So if you happen to be catching this live, put hashtag live. Watch this on a replay, put hashtag replay. But this topic is one that a viewer or a Facebook friend, whatever you want to call them, suggested that I talk about. And that is how can men and women learn from each other with saving money? So if you caught yesterday's live, I talked about what do you have to do, what are the steps you have to take out a personal loan, and just some tidbits that you should know when you are considering taking out a loan. So go check that out if you have not watched it already. But today I promised that I was going to look up some facts and not just talk strictly from opinion. But this actually is going to be more opinion because um, the facts really don't tell us much. So for some reason, my camera just stopped working, and I don't know why. So we're gonna keep going. Technical difficulties. But anyway, so as I was doing some research about how men save money versus women saving money, it was kind of like even, right? But what I did notice is that women tend to save more of their money, so a higher percentage than men. But the caveat to that is that men make more money, usually make more money than women because of the pay gap. So therefore, it seems like men actually save more than women, but that's only because they make more money than women. If that makes sense, put a fire emoji in the comment. But yeah, so that's what it boiled down to. Now, here comes my opinion. So, I personally think there is really not much difference between men and women as far as saving money, except for women tend to be more cautious about what they do with their money for long term. So, they don't take big risk when it comes to money. So, as far as investing and things like that, we're not very risky with our money. We play it safe and we look at the end goal. So the long term outcome of what our money is going to do. Versus men do tend to make riskier investments and do riskier things with their money. So that's one thing that is actually a statistical thing that is fact. But going to my opinion as far as what can men learn from women and vice versa as far as saving money, I think this is like a safe statement to say that we could all learn from each other. And I personally think it has a lot to do with how each person is raised, their mindset, their experiences, their financial situation, all play into factors of how they are saving and managing money. So, for example, if a man had a fast life, right, and they were making quick money, maybe when they were younger, right, doing whatever they were doing. You can use your imagination, but let's say they were making quick money when they were younger, right? And then something happened that changed that quick money from coming in, and now their money is not flowing in as quickly as it used to be. They may have a harder time with saving because they are used to always having a lot of money, and they didn't have to worry about saving because there was always an excess amount coming in, an abundance amount of money coming in. Versus someone who has always worked a 9 to 5, they've had a pretty decent income, and they paid their bills, they had a little money left over, and they learned how to budget and really say, like, okay, if I don't save this money, then I'm going to be in this bad situation. And vice versa for women, right? So if you grew up in a household where your mom or your dad or whoever raised you did not talk about money, did not explain saving and the importance of having that security and that foundation, it may be difficult to hold on to that dollar. Every time you get paid or there's some money in your hands or your pockets, you may have that desire to go and spend quick, right? Like I got to get it out of my hand, get it out of my pocket, so I can get it away. Or if you're someone who has had an experience where you had a large lump sum of money, right? And you did something that wasn't the best thing. So maybe you didn't make the best decision about how to spend that large lump sum of money, and then it just vanished. It's gone. Like you spent it on all the things, right? And now you're afraid of holding on to money because you feel like you're always going to have that experience. And so that you don't have that experience, you just don't save anything. And you're like, let me just get rid of it quickly, right? So I believe that how we can learn from each other is by shifting our mindset and getting around other people who are saving, who have that mindset and the skills that you desire if you are someone who's not much of a saver and you don't normally have that financial security of having a few months of expenses saved up in the event that you lose your job or there's a loss of income, right? And once you start getting around those people that are doing those things, they're managing their money and they're saving the way you desire to do it, you're going to start picking up on those things and start using and start implementing those strategies in your life. And whether that is saving $20 a week or $1,000 a week, whatever it may be, whatever's within your budget, your spending plan, then you're going to start taking on those behaviors. So, moral of the story is we can all learn from each other, whether that is a friend, a auntie, your uncle, your boyfriend, your husband, your whoever, is if that one person has those skills and those behaviors of saving money and that financial security, listen to them, start taking on those behaviors a little bit at a time so that you can really stick to them. And then you can also start saving if that is something that you find that you have a difficult time with right now. So I will be back tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. I had to push it back today because I had another meeting, but I'm going to talk about um, I forgot that fast. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, the old me versus the new me, and what I would tell myself about saving money. So, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern.